Hello and welcome to today's video. I will be reviewing these watercolor brushes by Polina Bright. Polina Bright is another watercolor artist here in Australia. I have purchased these brushes with my own money. This video is not sponsored at all, so this review is completely non-biased. I have purchased these brushes from her Etsy store, and as you can see here, I have purchased the set of 4 brushes, which is all the brushes that she has. So if you are interested in her brushes, please go check them out. These brushes are cruelty free, which means they are synthetic, and we shall see how these brushes perform when I get them out of the box, and I shall do a painting with them, and we shall see how much water they hold, because sometimes when you purchase watercolor brushes, the synthetic ones tend to not hold as much water as real hair brushes. I'll just be right back and I'll open these up. So along with this review, I will be showing you my process in completing a cherry blossom theme painting, and let's get started. Don't forget to hit the bell button and subscribe button if you want more art videos. So I'm just going to take this smallest brush here, and I'm going to dip it into my clean water jar. As you can see, it actually holds a fair bit of water, and it's not really dripping. Actually, it's not dripping at all. Today I will be using a wet on dry technique, which is a technique I am using at the moment. In other tutorials I will show you how to stretch watercolor paper and do the wet on wet technique. But for today we will be doing the wet on dry technique, and I'm just using a student grade mark journal with my professional Winsor Newton watercolors, which you can't see off screen, and I will also be using my watercolor crayons and my new Gansai watercolor set, which is the gold set. So let's just get started. I wet my brush, and I want to go in with a light pink colour, but I want to go light to dark when I do my paintings. That way I could work my way up with my shadows. So I'm just going to find a pink. So I've just grabbed my watercolour pencils. I have a bigger watercolour palette, which I read this very fancy old Dragon Ball Z pencil tin, which I've had since grade 11, and I am now in my 30ish. I've also had these pencils since I was in grade 11, so I'm just gonna go light pinks. So I've got 3 light pinks here, and these pencils are by Stettler. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's gotta go like this. Just grab some more of that off there, and I am just literally just dabbing with my brush. There's another technique you can use, and you can do a splatter, so kind of like this, and you get some different splatter techniques, patterns. As you can tell, the brushes are actually maintaining the water quite well, and they are holding their shape when I'm doing the dabbing, which you want to get with a cheap brush. And it does actually still feel wet. but I'm going to use some more water. I want to pick up the pigment. Use some more splatters. And some more dabbing until I have the fullness that I want. So I'm just going to put this one down. And I'm going to clean my brush. To wipe off the excess. Oh, that's cleaned up pretty well. See? And again, just dabbing on the end of the watercolor pencil, picking up all that pigmented colour and just going in with a few dabs again and more splatters. Grab some more water and going in again. Okay, clean my brush and I'm just gonna go in with this darker pink. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and do the branches. I'm just gonna go in with this medium brush here. So this is number 1, and the one I used before was number 0. And these are part of my series 1 brushes. I have 0, 1, 2, and 3, which is the largest brush. And they're actually quite nice to hold with the wooden handles, which I quite like. So we're just gonna go with my brushes, and this is number 1. Yes, so we're going with number 1. I get some clean water. So with watercolors, I have a water jar, which is for picking up clean water for when I go in for the clean colors, and a dirty water jar for cleaning the brushes. That way you don't get any dirty colors mixing in with your new colors that you pick up every time. So we're just gonna go get a watercolor crayon, and I'm gonna go with this brown one here. These are Neo colors. This is the second series. So we're just gonna go pick up our color here, getting all that pigment onto the brush, and we're just gonna go add in our branches. So just really simple strokes, just picking up some more pigment here onto the brush, getting some more pigment, and just getting some more water. Just getting some more water. Okay, so put that one down. Clean the brush off. And I'm going to keep using the same brush, but I'm going to go with a light gold from the Kansai watercolor palette. With here, and I'm just going to go here. Okay, so just clear the brush, and I want to go in with a little bit of a darker gold, 905, and I'm just going to do a bit of this slow on top of Mt Fuji here, and then I just water there. I just want to go in with some white, so I'm going with some white gold here. So a little bit of white on top, which unfortunately you can't really see. Okay, so I want to do a red sun up here. So just clean this brush, and I'm going to go in to number 3. Just wet my brush. Gonna go in for a Winsor Newton palette, pick up the red, and just do the red sun just over here. The red sun. Going to wet my brush again, and just want to finish up the cherry blossoms just a little bit. So I'm just going to go back in with my number 1. Pick up some water. And I'm going to go in with this pink here. I'll just add a little bit more pink over here. Add some more water. So here is our finished painting. As you can see, the brushes have done what they are supposed to do, and they have actually held up pretty well. I've used a couple of different watercolor painting techniques here, a couple of different strokes with the splatters, and a few different shapes thrown in there. So if you're looking at professional watercolor brushes, I would highly recommend these. If you are a student or someone just studying in watercolors, I would recommend that you buy these individually, or you go for more of a student brand, because these are high quality brushes and they are a bit on the pricey side. However, they are well worth it if you're looking into these kind of brushes which are more on the professional side, and they are very nice to work with, and the water handles are greatly appreciated, and the synthetic brush heads hold up really well for synthetic brushes. They're actually comparable to brushes made out of hair, in my opinion. So if you are looking for cruelty-free vegan brushes, I would highly recommend these. Okay, so my battery is about to die. I hope you enjoyed this review. I will leave links down below in the descriptions if you wish to purchase these brushes. And please don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you liked it and want to see more of this type of video. Please let me know down in the comments below what your favourite brushes are, and don't forget to subscribe. I will see you next time. Bye bye.